What's good? January 18th, 2023, week 3. Welcome, Huan Ying. I haven't done much this week. I did go and see a friend of mine. She had some recording equipment. She said it was just gathering dust and she'd rather it go to a good home where it would get some good use. So, thank you very much. I appreciate that. She sent me away with this beautiful bit of kit here. New microphone so I can record some better quality audio. She also gave me the cradle, the mic cradles in the case, and she gave me a stand and a reflection filter, which is awesome. Thank you so much. I don't know if it will be ready for this Saturday to use because I'm still going to need to buy some stuff. I still need to buy some cables, external sound card, pop shield, I guess, and some kind of software. I need to put some kind of software on my computer so I can record the audio in and, you know, edit it, mash it together with the video and put it out like that. So I also need someone to teach me how to do that. Gee, what's good? When you free, bruv? Let's do that. So yeah, that's that. Talking about equipment, I've been playing with this ring light. I've noticed it changes colour. Well, it kind of flashes to give you the hint of a different colour and then reverts to normal, I guess. And I can make it brighter or duller. Duller or dimmer? What's the correct opposite of brighter? Duller or dimmer? Either way, yeah, there's that. It also came with this little gadget as well, this little remote control, but I haven't figured out how to use it yet, and I probably won't bother playing around with it. So yeah, forget that. Right. So that's that. On Monday I picked up the microphone and then I went to see some friends of mine. We hung out a while, played some games, and then on Tuesday morning one of the boys messaged me to tell me that the guy I was sitting next to had COVID, so I should get checked. Kind of spun me a bit. I mean, I've gone this long without catching it, and I did feel a bit rough on Tuesday morning. I thought, oh damn, maybe I got it. So, you know, I put a mask on, I went to the chemist, I bought a test, came home and took it, and I'm fine. I don't have it at all, which is great. Because, yeah, I mean, it's really common now, right? Pretty much everyone has had COVID. I think pretty much everyone has caught it. It's got to the point where people don't even ask you if you've caught it anymore. They ask you how many times you've had it. So that's how common it is, I guess. And I managed to go this long without catching it, which I know not too many people have. I mean, when I was in China, it was almost unheard of that you'd meet anyone who had caught it, but here it's very common. I guess for the last 3 years in China it's been really strict though. We got locked down a lot. I mean, you couldn't travel anywhere. If you travelled into China you'd have to quarantine, and if you travelled to a different province you might have to quarantine, and you'd have to show all of your test results and green codes everywhere you went and get tested nearly every day, and oh, it was drama. It was horrible, to be honest with you. And now they've dropped all those restrictions in China as well. I spoke to a couple of friends of mine in the last couple of days, and they're all telling me it's nothing like it was when I left. I mean, because let me think, I got locked down 3 times in 2022 for between, you know, the longest was about 3 months, the shortest was about 2 or 3 weeks, and we were testing every day. And then when I left China at the end of November, my city locked down again, and all the time I was travelling on the way back to England, my friends were locked down in Shenyang. And then sometime around when I arrived back in England, China just lifted all the restrictions. You know, they said you don't need to test, you don't need to wear a mask, you don't need to quarantine, you basically forget it. Just pretend the pandemic is not a thing and just carry on like normal, which everyone has been wanting for the last 3 years because it's been stressful having to live through that. At the same time now though, it's like, if you're going to put us through 3 years of that, and then at the end you're going to lift the restrictions, which of course resulted in the virus spreading through the population and killing loads of people. It's like, well, that's not really a good result, is it? Like, for everything we went through, for everything the people went through, to come out of the other end at square one, we could have done 3 years ago. It seems crazy. It's pretty frustrating. at the same time, I guess the only positive thing in it is because it did kill a load of people. I hear the morgues are full. I heard it's ridiculous. It's killed a lot of people in China now. And I guess that's one thing. I guess all those people got an extra 3 years of life. I guess if the pandemic, if the virus had been allowed to like sweep through the population back in 2020, then all those people wouldn't have been around for these last 3 years. So there's that. That's like the only positive I can find in it. But otherwise, it's crazy. And it is crazy because we've all lived through it. We've all lived through the pandemic in one way or another, wherever we were. We've all been influenced by it. Everyone's had their life affected by it. And now it looks like it's finally wrapping up, that it's not going to be a problem for much longer, which is crazy, right? Because I feel like anyone who lived through it like we did, I mean, I lived through it as a student and as a teacher, and some people had their whole education and work life ruined by it, and their whole life ruined by it. I don't know many people who benefited from it, and that's mad because we'll probably be talking about it for the rest of our lives. At the same time, there's a generation coming up now who won't even know it ever happened. That's life, I guess. Anyway, I'll stop rabbiting. New song this Saturday. Thank you for paying attention to what I'm dropping here. Thank you for checking out the material, the content, and I hope you keep on doing so. And I do my best to keep on making stuff that you enjoy, or at least like, or at least rate, or at least don't fucking hate. That's enough. Anyway, I'm gone. New song Saturday. Take care.